to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Catch made over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Utes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And looking for a big play here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Terrapins looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. Looks like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Back in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, Utah. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Here's the point after attempt. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. From the pistol formation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is on target, caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space. making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Terrapins looking to keep this drive rolling. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And now the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. You gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff to the right side. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Number 22 with the carry.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Ncaa, 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utes offense takes the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Ncaa. Rifles this football to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they stop him? The 30. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Wideout's now clustered. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Terrapins. This offense cannot be stopped. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
Ncaa will take over. First and 10.
And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. Makes a quick catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Quick throw to his receiver. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. He's running out of time here. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them, because let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, Doc's back looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the 1st down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They pick up the 1st down, tackled at the 25. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Touchdown, Maryland.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
In the end zone.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Will take over. First and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back. It's Ncaa. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
He fires it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Defense is coming after him. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Terrapins. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Utes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The game makes it second and medium. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on fourth down?
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. He Fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Utes. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not cool at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Gives it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's caught downfield. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Terrapins pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. He powers through. And the Terrapins looking to cash in this red zone trip. On the ground, it's Williams. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Maryland 42, Utah 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Powering right past the defender. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The back's got it.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Terrapins line it up with 1st and goal.
29 Philly.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Terrapins. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Utah 14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. He's got it at the 15. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Utah.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Terrapins. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
Maryland 56. Utah.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 10. Set to kick it away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Utah offense takes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and
again, he's just trapped and sacked.